Thanks for taking the time, Mark. Our user base is growing, and we're starting to hit the limits of our current storage setup. I'm trying to figure out which cloud storage solution is the best for us as we scale.
Of course, it's a great problem to have growing so fast. Have you thought about the main priorities for your storage, like scalability, speed, or cost?
Scalability is definitely a priority, but cost is also a big concern. We're a startup, after all. I want something flexible so we can scale without worrying about massive upfront costs.
That makes sense. Have you considered using object storage like Amazon S3 or Google Cloud Storage? Both are pay-as-you-go, and they scale seamlessly with demand. Plus, they're ideal for handling large amounts of unstructured data, which is common in most web apps.
I've heard of those, but I don't fully understand how they work. Can you break it down for me?
Sure. Object storage essentially treats your data like objects. Each file or piece of data is stored as an independent object. You don't need to worry about traditional file systems or directories, which makes it easier to manage at scale. The storage grows with you, and you only pay for what you use.
That sounds perfect for us. How do we ensure it's secure, though? We're storing sensitive customer data, so security is a big concern.
Good question. Both AWS and Google Cloud offer encryption at rest and in transit, so your data is secure whether it's being stored or transferred. You can also set up strict access controls and authentication policies to make sure only authorized users can access your data.
That's reassuring. We're also thinking about latency. How quickly can we retrieve data when we need it?
That depends on the storage tier you choose. For example, Amazon S3 has different tiers like Standard for frequent access or Glacier for long-term, infrequent access. The lower the access frequency, the cheaper it gets, but it might take longer to retrieve data.
I see. So we could store our active data in the standard tier and archive the older data in Glacier to save on costs?
Exactly. It's all about finding the right balance between access speed and cost. If you need fast access, you pay a bit more. If the data is rarely accessed, you can store it in Glacier or its equivalent on Google Cloud at a fraction of the cost.
Great! That's helpful. What about backup and redundancy? We can't afford to lose any data.
Both platforms offer built-in redundancy. For instance, Amazon S3 automatically replicates your data across multiple regions. You can also set up custom backup rules, ensuring your data is replicated in different geographies in case of an outage.
That's good to know. This whole cloud thing seems pretty complicated, though. Will we need to hire someone full-time just to manage this?
Not necessarily. The beauty of cloud services is that they're largely automated. Once you set up your rules for storage, access, and security, the system manages itself. You could work with a consultant for the initial setup and train your team to handle basic management.
Got it. So it's more of a set-it-and-forget-it system?
Exactly. And if you use tools like Amazon's CloudWatch or Google's monitoring services, you can automate alerts and get notifications if something needs attention. You won't need to watch over it constantly.
Awesome. Thanks, Mark. I feel like we have a solid direction to go in now. I'll bring this back to the team, and maybe we'll get started with S3. It sounds like a good fit.
Happy to help. Let me know if you need any more advice as you get things up and running.